All right. Well, we're starting off like this. We'll fix this. All right. Okay. All right, everyone. Welcome here. We are in another new town, Batesville. Yeah, from the looks of things here, this is a very large area. It goes from Batesville to Brookville. So there's a possibility we could end up in Brookville too. So who knows? But anyway, from where I started here, it looks this could be a wide area and a lot of area to cover. Hey, Tornado, welcome in. Yep, brand new place. Never been here before. From what I'm seeing right here, it says here no hotspots available. Of course, I don't follow hotspots. Hey, Gavin, welcome in. Yeah, guys, we're in a new place, so I don't know what to expect. It's time for another good quality road trip. Okay, as soon as I can get this thing set up, I don't know why I always have issues with that. There we go. It looks like that might be a little better. Okay, yeah, all right. Well, I'm going to think I've been sitting here for a few minutes. Of course, it's real early. It's not even 6 yet. So I'm going to be getting on the road here just to drive up and down this little strip here. I have absolutely no idea where I'm at in this town here. Very first time I've been here. So I'm just going to be driving up and down. What's the plan? The plan is to, this is what I call, Gavin, the July road trip. I'm testing out different markets to see, what is good to go to and what isn't. I'm always used to the areas that I'm at, but this is Tuesday, and Tuesday is slow in a lot of places, so I decided today to go and explore. Just like last time I was out, I explored Newcastle. So Newcastle, when I tested it out, I thought when I gave it a score from 1 to 10, I gave it a 5. So I'm going to test this out to see if this is worth it. So, all right, well, we're getting ready, the sun's to come up, so I'm going to go ahead and flip this camera, and we are on our way. So let's just drive around here to see what Batesville has to offer. All right, here we go. Let's see what Batesville has to offer. Now, the sign that I saw earlier, welcome those of you that are on here. We're in Batesville today. We're testing a new market. We're looking to see if there's anything good here and where the restaurants might be. This is a very large area. It goes from Batesville to Brookville. So I just got to make sure that I'm in a lane here. I said, is this in Connecticut? No, this is Indiana. This is Indiana. Appreciate you being here, Nate. Thank you very much. All right, I just got to make sure that I don't get in an area where I get on a interstate, because I'm not going on an interstate. I have no desire to go on an interstate. So we are in Batesville. We're testing out a new area today. For those of you that have joined, and I appreciate it, thank you. All right, there we go. Okay, I do not want to turn left, so I'm going to have to get over. Because they say that town is down here. Now, right there is another sign that says Batesville on there. So I guess Batesville, if I go straight down, then that's where the actual town is. So, all right, there we go. Now, over there, where I just went on there, though, that's... yeah, so I could have gotten a better sign going that way, but now we're actually going inside the town. That, I guess, right there is just the outskirts. So we're now in the actual town. Look familiar? You been to Indiana before? See, now here's another sign. Batesville welcomes you. So, yeah, there's a lot of signs here. I don't see too many signs in these other places that welcome you like that. Okay, so now we're really in the actual town. I just stopped up there because I saw restaurants up there, and I thought, well, we'll just test it out and see where we're at. But this is a large area from the map. This goes from Batesville to Brookville. So We're just looking down here. I'm wondering if this is another place. I'm wondering if this is a sister city to like maybe Rushville, because it's certainly looking like it. Yeah. Yeah, we're right in the heart of Batesville right now. Hey, Queen, welcome in. Yeah, we're in a different, we're just exploring here to see what this town has to offer, and looking for restaurants. And from what I see right now, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot here. I'm just wondering if there might be more over in the Brookville area. And I know if I kept on going down a certain street, then I would be heading towards that way. Because Brookville, you go to Rushville to go to Brookville. Because I thought about going to Brookville at first, but the road that goes to Rushville is, they're doing a lot of construction on that. So, and part of that's closed. So I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Well, we're just driving around here to see just exactly what's here. And it doesn't really look like there's much of anything, at least not from here. The only restaurants that I saw up there were the restaurants that were off of where you get on the highway. Well, we'll just drive around here and see. I mean, it's early yet. It's not even 6. So I'm just gonna stop over here in a second. We're just gonna look down here for a minute. There's got to be something here. Here, I'm just gonna flip this on, and I'm gonna try to get this fixed, because I mean, every time I try to get started, I mean, I guess the phone is just too heavy for this. I don't know why, because it's never done this before. There we go. Okay, I think that might work. All right. But when you're in a new place, they say you don't know. Hey, you don't know? Yeah. Guess what? I don't know where I'm at, really. I don't know anything about this area. This is the first time I've been here, and I'm just exploring just to see what might be here. Right now, we're in the heart of Batesville, it looks like. Okay, from this, I'm going to have to turn down here. I'm just looking to see what might be here. Yeah, you guys can join the exploration with me, because I don't know exactly where we are here. Yeah, but that's the beauty of this. When you don't know where you're at, you enjoy the journey as much as you enjoy the destination. See, you're losing its stickiness. Oh, this is Indiana. It's Indiana. Hello, Parish. I don't know how you say that, but if I said it right, if I didn't, I apologize. Okay. All right, we're just driving around here just to see where everything is. So I don't know exactly where we're at here. I want to find out where the restaurants are. But if I have here, it says no hot spots, then I can't exactly pin out where some of the restaurants are. Hey, Presley, welcome in. Yeah, guys, not only is this a road to different markets, but it's also the road to 500 subscribers, which I am wanting to get by the end of July. July is, for 18 days, from the 13th to the 31st was a pretty dark time for me. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I want to try to get there by the end of the month. So, okay, it just now turned 6. So, okay, this is the street that I was on before. So I think I'm going to go ahead and turn down here. I don't know what's down there. Doesn't look like there's anything down there. So we'll just go up here. Hey, Mr. Stepper, welcome in. Appreciate it. So how's your name, Blue? How's the name Blue? Those that are in blue, what we do on that is, if you're a blue, you have to come to the channel several times. And if you come to the several channels, to know that we can trust that you're someone that you're just visiting, and that we can, that we can trust that you're the type of person that we can trust on a live stream, then we do what we call moderator. So that's how that works. So, but you got to visit a few times. So, all right, now we're somewhere here. Yeah, now we get some idea. Now we're in definite downtown. Okay, over there is the water tower. You probably can't see it yet, but over there is the water tower. So that tells you that we're actually, of course you saw signs too, to know that I am here, that it's not a fluke. I am here in Batesville. Okay, it might be that this might not be a place where there is a whole lot of stuff. But see, because I don't have, it doesn't say that I have hotspots here. And because it says I don't have hotspots, then if I don't have hotspots, then I can't really know where restaurants are unless I go to Google them. Okay, let's take this road here. Maybe this road will lead to some, because it looks like it's more into town. Yeah, maybe this way will take me to some, because it's kind of looking more like it could be in an area to where I want to go. The area that where I started was a tiny little strip mall, but it was kind of away from Batesville. So let's just go down here and see. You don't see you're not on most people's channels. Okay, well, I mean, oh, there's a Huck's right here, but I don't think Huck's is a Huck's here, guys. One of the best pizzas you could eat. Godfather's. Oh, there's nothing like a good Godfather's pizza. Oh man. Godfather's one of the best pizzas there is. Okay, yeah, I think we might be onto something here. It's Godfather's deep dish. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Tornado. Absolutely. And guys, those of you that are on here, Tornado Garden in blue, he's on his way to 1,000. So if you all do me a favor, check out Tornado's channel. Really appreciate it, because he's kind of going through something right now and he could use all of our support. So if you could do me a favor, check out at Tornado Garden's channel, I would really appreciate it. Okay, so this kind of here, this Batesville kind of looks like a it looks like a town that's got a bunch of businesses. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Tornado. Oh, looks like there might be something up here. Still says no hotspots. Well, let me just go ahead and return it. Maybe there might be some. Nope, still says no hotspots. But it looks like there's some stuff up here, so. All right, let's see. Yeah, just gonna make sure that nobody's turning down here. Yeah, it looks like there's some stuff down here. All right. I'm gonna wait for these guys to. Oh, here's another place here, just like Newcastle. No turn on red. All right. I guess maybe that's a good thing. Okay. Because Newcastle was full of no turn on red, so it's that way here too. All right, let's just look down here. Looks like there might be some stuff down here. Just might be some stuff down here. We'll just take a look and see. Well, I see a marathon. You don't know unless you explore. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and if you don't explore, you don't know. There's a Noble Romans right there. It looks like everything here is just spread out. Hey, Lit Threes, appreciate you being here. Now we got some mom and pop restaurants here. Okay, now what road is this? Okay, that says 129. That's another thing I like too about exploring different areas. Hey, Bentley, welcome in. Yeah. We're just on a new adventure here today, guys. Just trying to find out. Okay, now I'm back on 46. Okay, so I might be getting a little away from town by going down 46. So anyway, hey, if I end up in Brookville, I end up in Brookville. I'm just exploring right now. I'm just looking to see where things might be. Because I know if it doesn't really pan out, all I got to do is just go back east a little bit and I'll be in Greensburg. I'm just looking to see what might be down here, and it looks kind of like I'm going It still says Batesville right here. This is a major highway. This is 46. So maybe there's stuff down here, but if I go down here and I don't see anything, then I'm going to go ahead and turn back and go around that area where I once was before. Because it's certainly not looking like there's anything here. Certainly not looking like it. Lots of cones. You don't know? You should have been at my Newcastle one. My Newcastle one, there was nothing but cones and barricades over on that live. That kind of in a sense, that was kind of embarrassing. All right, guys, we're kind of getting away from it here. So I'm going to turn around up here in this area and head up, going back there and go up where that McDonald's was. Yeah, now it says I'm outside the zone, so. All right, we're going to turn around up here and we're going to head back. Well, let me just see what this sign says up here. I'm just curious. Linda Mon, welcome in. So I'm looking for a place where restaurants are. I'm dashing in a new town today. I've never been to Batesville before, and I'm just looking to see where restaurants are here. Because it says there's no hot spots, it doesn't tell me, and then I can exactly go and find where the restaurants are. I mean, it's real early in the morning. It's just a little after 6, so it's not like I'm really missing anything at the moment. Okay, this says this is Morris. All right, we're going to turn left here, and I'm going to pull in that little area over there, and I'm going to turn around and head back the other way on 46. So that's what we're going to do, and get back to the Batesville town. And I'm just going to drive up that other direction and see if there's, because I saw a McDonald's up there. There was a Dunkin' up there. And but this is a very, very big area here from the map. The map shows that you go from Batesville to Brookville. So if I end up in Brookville, then we end up in Brookville. Brookville might be bigger. Hey, Lee, welcome in. Yeah. Google Maps to show they will be grouped together. Yeah, I might do that. All right, now we're back in Batesville. Okay. But I'm going to drive up that one road where the McDonald's is anyway, where I saw it. And, yeah. Because I think Batesville is a small town. I think Batesville is a lot like Rushville. At least that's what it's looking like. Perhaps Brookville might be better. You can get to Brookville from Rushville, but, I could have gone to Rushville earlier today, but because there's construction on there, that kind of hindered my progress on that as far as that's concerned. But I think if I go back this way, looking from the map here, I think I'm going to see where there might be some kind of, I'm probably going to hit the Google Maps. Yes, I am. That's a very good guess. That's exactly what I'm doing. Very good job. I am driving a Chevy, yes. Okay. So I'm going to get back up here where I saw those restaurants are. At least those few, and maybe drive up and down the area a little bit. But yeah, I like the idea of this because it is early. It's still early, so it's not like I really lost any time on anything. And if I don't really find anything, all I got to do is just go back a little bit west, and then I'll be in an area that I'm pretty sort of familiar with because I've only dashed there 3 times. Okay. So now there's 129. See, that's what I like. I like the idea where there's different numbers. I'm always used to numbers like 44 and, numbers like that. I mean, 46 is a Columbus. I mean, if I kept on going and going and going straight down, I'd be in Columbus. Okay. But I want to test out new markets. I want to see, what just might be out there. You're from New Zealand? Oh, welcome. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, I mean, I like from all walks of life, guys. I just love all walks of life. From all different towns. I like that. That's what I like. All different places. It just, when we can converse, on YouTube or anywhere from all different parts of the world, That just what makes it really great. Yeah, this kind of looks like Rushville, just nothing but a bunch of stuff here, unless there's something I'm missing. But yeah, tornado, if I don't get anything there, I am going to hit the Google Maps and check that out. But I like to, but one thing I like to do, I don't really like to do that, because what I like to do is just drive and just see what's there. That's what I like to do. That's my thing. I mean, I'm enjoying the part of just exploring anyway. Just to see, if you don't, you got to enjoy the journey as much as the destination. Because if you don't enjoy the journey, then it makes it boring for you. You got to enjoy the journey. Just like my journey to 500, I got to enjoy the journey. Yeah. I mean, I eventually would like to get to 500 by the end of the month. I said I have my reasons for that, because, July for 18, an 18-day period starting on the 13th, which is Fran-Phoenix's birthday, by the way, for those of you that don't know. Britain, you're from Britain. All right, welcome. Thank you. All right, now I'm going to go up and down here, back up this way. Okay, Oldenburg. Okay, so now Oldenburg. So this road here is going to, so if I take this road here, then that goes up towards Brookville. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to see, even though Batesville is over here, it is a big area. It's not just Batesville. There's Oldenburg. There's several other places over here. So yeah, now here's Burger King. But see, there still says no hotspots. Still says that. Yep, still says no hotspots. So I don't know whether that's good or bad. But this is where restaurants are right here. But we'll just keep on going down. I mean, if we end up in Brookville, then we'll just go there too. This is a very large area. Very large area. So, I mean, I just went up to McDonald's up here and saw it, so we'll just keep on going, because this goes to Oldenburg, then it goes somewhere else, and then it goes somewhere else. Oh, I don't want to go over there. There it goes. I don't want to have to turn left. Okay. See, now there's Kroger there. Yeah, it's too early to be awake. Oh, is it doing that? Well, it doesn't look like that on my end. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm just in a bad area. Hey, JSI Tech Guy. Hey, Patricia. Welcome in. Okay, looks like Batesville didn't have anything going over there, so we'll just keep on going. Maybe we'll go to Brookville has the answers. I don't know. We're just exploring. It's still early in the morning, so we're going to Oldenburg now. So I guess this is North 229. All right. Okay. Okay, Oldenburg is 3, US 52, Metamora. Okay. Now I've got an idea where we're going. So 52, that definitely goes to 52 does go to Brookville. So I guess we'll head up that way, because Brookville looks like a bigger town than Batesville anyway. So I can always change the thumbnail when I go back. All I got to do is take a picture. Yeah, because that's that's kind of weird. It said no hotspots available, but this is just a very large area. This is kind of like Edinburgh. I mean, Edinburgh just started out as just a small little area up and down, but then they added Trafalgar, and then they added Morgantown. And now it's a very large area. So it's not like it was. So I mean, doing this here kind of reminds me of Edinburgh, I guess. So, well, maybe there might be something in Oldenburg here. Who knows? Who knows? You don't know unless you try, right? You don't know unless you try. You don't know unless you explore. This is Tuesday anyway, so, you know, you do what you do. I mean, I like the idea of just testing out. So Oldenburg is going this way. Then if you keep on going up here, then you end up in other places. I mean, US 52 is a pretty big area. So lots of stuff on that little strip area. Okay. Okay, now it says we're in Oldenburg. Okay. So we're checking out a whole bunch of different towns here, guys. I mean, this is yeah, this is fun. Looking at different towns. I'm enjoying this. It's a road trip. That's what I'm calling it. It's a road trip. And if you're on the road, I mean, I'm still, it still says that I'm good as far as, not being out of the area. Let's see, we got some stuff up here. Okay, now this here reminds me of Morgantown off the Edinburgh district. So this is kind of looks like Morgantown down here. End up to Brookville. Some spots are better. I don't know why, but I guess that was just a really bad pocket over there. So, all right, we'll go. Still says that I'm, that I'm good as far as the area. So maybe Brookville was the place to go today, and maybe there's a lot more on 52 than there is down here. I mean, I know how to get to, how to get back to, Rushville and area around there. So, but let's just enjoy the journey. Let's just enjoy it. I'm enjoying it. I like, driving through this little area here. Just the exploring itself is fun. Seeing places that you've never seen before. Yeah, we've been to 2 different towns today. We've been to Batesville and to Oldham. Now, I'm not sure exactly where we're going here, but we will find out as soon as I get up there. Because it said 52 was several miles. So I know when I get to 52, then I will, yeah. All right. Welcome everybody here. Okay. Do I go? Yeah, I guess I go straight. Yeah. Doesn't say to turn down there. If that goes somewhere else, I don't know where that goes to. Wow. This is kind of neat. I like this. At least I got a better connection down here, though. That's good. Oh, this is so fun. This is... Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Some places you've never seen, especially this little area here. I like it. This is so cool. This is so cool. I've got all day to basically make money, and it's not even 7 yet. So, I mean, most places don't really even start getting orders until close to 7 o'clock. Because between 7 and 9, that's your pocket. Because that's the way it was. It took me a while to get an order when I was in Newcastle. And Newcastle was a bigger town than this area is. But we're just in a little area here that... Still says I'm in the area. Yep. Still says I'm in the area. Yeah, Brookville's got to be the place. Brookville's got to be the place. It's just got to be. It's got to be the place. All right. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the road to go to Morgantown in the Edinburgh district. Morgantown didn't when we get up here to Brookville, then it'll get better. So, but this is I love sunrise lives. All right. Yeah, when it says no hot spots, then that kind of bothers you. Okay. Okay, it says I'm right outside the zone, but I think if I turn right down here, then I think I'm going in the right direction. And now we're in a little bit of fog. That's not good. Okay. Wow, we got some fog here, guys. Wow. Well, it says I'm kind of outside the area, but I think I'm going in the right direction because I think this is where 52 is going to be. Well, anyway, just enjoy these new towns because I sure am. I know there'd be those that would say, "Hey, you're lost." I said, "No, I'm just exploring. It says, yeah." Now I'm back in the area. I just had to get off that road. Now I'm back in the area. So, okay. Well, for those that like to see what country roads are like, especially with trees and kind of like a tunnel little thing like this is, if you like that, then check this stream out because this is where it is, except unfortunately we had some bad pockets. Oh, I love this. Turn this down a little bit. Okay. Kind of a little narrow area there. Okay, River Ridge in Oldenburg. Okay. Some weird names for streets. Now you're just waiting for your first offer. Okay. Well, I hope you have a really good day, Queen. I really do. I hope you do. I just want to hopefully get over to Brookville or at least some decent area before 7 so I can go ahead and get started. Yeah, got to remember it's a Tuesday though. I mean, Tuesday is so unpredictable in a lot of ways. It's not the greatest day to be out dashing. So that's kind of why I'm out here exploring. I mean, I've got all day to make money because I have a goal as to what it is I want to hit. So, but we'll see if Brookville's the place to do it. Because maybe I'll start getting some hot spots and I'll know exactly where we're doing. So, okay. But yeah. Sorry about the fog, though. Yeah, and fog. And make sure that you have your loading. Okay. Still in the area? Yep, still in the area. Okay. I wouldn't want to live up down that road there. That looks like it's rough for somebody. Okay, I'm still in the area, so, but it is a long way to get to Brookville anyway. But once again, let's enjoy the journey. Maybe Brookville has a lot to offer. I hope it does. It wasn't really worth staying to be there, so We're in Oldham right now, and as soon as we get back from our next town, we'll see where we're going from here. All right. Oh, we got a little bit more light down here. Maybe we'll be getting off of this, and maybe we'll be getting to a place. Oh, we'll be seeing the sun. A nice orange sun, guys. Yeah. You get the sunrise lives from Big 3 Dashing. That's where you get them. And there, the orange sun is coming up. Sunrise live coming your way. Still no hotspots available. Okay, well, I'll just I'll refresh it. Okay. Here it says I'm going on Beach Road, I guess. Whatever that is. But we're on our way to Brookville, guys. That's where we're on our way to, Brookville. Hey, Nisis, welcome in. Arvos. Appreciate it, guys. Welcome. Yeah, we're doing a little exploring today. I was in Batesville, but it looks like Batesville is a very small town, so it doesn't look like it's a dashing area. Brookville, I think, is a bigger town, and I think it might be better. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it still says I'm in here. See, when you see it says no hotspots, that's concerning, because then that tells you that you're not where you need to be. All right, now we're going this way. Oh, I like these little winding roads. Yeah. Yeah. Now you're kind of getting more in an area where restaurants might be, and a new town. Okay, so we're looking a little bit, let's see here. All right, now. Okay. So maybe I'm going to turn, just for fun, I'm going to turn left and see where that goes, because you're supposed to go a little bit further north. So, and if I see it's not going to work, then from my map here, then I'm going to, then I'll retreat and go the other direction, but we'll see. But it looks like it's all right, looks like we're okay. Yep, all right. Now, is this going to take me there or away? Or where is dashing hotspot? It says on your phone, like a dashing hotspot. Hey, Ray, welcome in. A hotspot is, it'll show up on the bottom of your dashing phone, and it'll say where the last orders were from. A hotspot is, that's where you're most likely to get orders from, that restaurant. But I don't trust it, because that's usually not the case. So, yeah. Welcome in, Ray. Yeah, I was in Batesville, but Batesville didn't look promising as far as too many restaurants. It looked like a very small town like Rushville. So, we're heading down here to, this is a very big area. So, and this is leading to Brookville, and that's where we're headed to right now. So, you never trusted the hotspot. No, you don't, because, it may say, well, yeah, you'll be, it'll say, yeah, it looks like it might be good, but honestly, it's not. It really isn't. Because, if you just chase the hotspots, you could be sitting there forever, and I never do. And the reason why is because, I might sit there at a hotspot maybe for a minute or two, but I'm not going to sit there all day, because, it's pointless to chase hotspots. All the hotspots really are is where the last orders came from. That's all that is. Yeah. That's really all that is. And I found that out a couple times. I found that out the hard way. All right, we're going to shut that off, and we're going to, I got to put on the, it's really foggy here, so, all right, you have to put that on. It's starting to get on my windshield. It's hard to see on that other side, so we're going to put that on. The fog is really bad today. So I'm still in the area. It still says no hotspots. I'm still in the area. We're heading up towards Brookville, so I mean, I've been on the road a long time, but we're still not even 7 o'clock yet, so we're still good as far as time is concerned. Just go with your gut on where you think it's better. Yeah, I think so too. It does look quite foggy. It is. It is. And I think that could have been part of the reason, why I was having some bad pockets there, was because I think the fog might have had something to do with it. I do have my Wi-Fi off though, so I shouldn't, I turned that off earlier because I wanted to make sure that I didn't have, that could be part of the problem. So now I found out it isn't. Okay. It's good that you guys are conversing with one another. I appreciate that. Now we're getting up to where schools are, so we should be in another town here. I think we should be out of Oldham. However, is there gentlemen optional routes? Optimal routes? Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to just test it out by looking around. I mean, I know how to get around in some areas, but there's, as an explorer like I like to be, I just wanted to just test it out and just look at different ways to see how you can get different places without just necessarily having to use a GPS. That's the way I like to do it, because I think it's more fun exploring the unknown, if that makes sense. Sometimes, when you explore the unknown, you don't know what you're going to encounter. I mean, it's easy to get on an interstate and know exactly where you're going, but when you're doing this, then you're thinking, okay, we're going to go this way, and so you do it the same way? Yeah. It's better to explore. Yeah, you can follow a map all the time, because that's what they used to do in the old days. There was no such thing as a GPS. You hate the motorways. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I do too. I don't like to go on the interstate. I especially don't like to be on the interstate when it's busy times. Yeah, that does not work with me. I do not like the interstate during busy times. So like if I'm dashing in Shelbyville, I do not want to get on 74 between 7 and 9 o'clock, and I don't, 6:30 and 6:30 and 8:30 basically, and I do not want to be on there at night between 4 and 6:30, because that's bad. That's bad. Okay, so Haytown Hill. So it still says that I'm in the area. So, like I said, it's a gigantic area. We should be in Brookville soon. Then, of course, I'll change the thumbnail, because I'm going to take a picture of the sign, and I'll just change the thumbnail. But I was in Batesville, so I mean, I could probably use both. Okay, Elm Grove, is that what? Okay, no, that's just a name of a church, so, okay. You avoid the motorways, yeah. Well, you got some people that, that drive too fast on the motorways. And especially if you're looking for something, that's not a good thing. We're still in the area. All right. We're starting to get into towns, though, and let's see. So we should be out of Oldenburg right now. Say Elm Grove? Yeah, that's what. Well, I thought that was the name of the town, but it isn't. That was the name of a church. But from the way that it looked from the side of the road, I thought it was the town, but it isn't. And another. Oh well. We'll get past it, guys. We'll get past it. We'll get in an area where there's some good stuff. We'll get past it. Should be in Brookville soon. At least we're getting over towards where 52 is. Because 52 leads to everywhere. And I haven't really heard. All right, there we go. Yeah. And we're on the way to Brookville. I just turned on 52, and we're on the way to Brookville. So, Metamora is the town that's before there. So now we're kind of in business here. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Man. Okay, we're back. Okay. Okay, I'm having issues with some of this stuff here now. All right. Move this over here again. Okay. Yeah, this thing's really a problem. All right, now we're back. Okay. So, all right, we're on our way to Brookville now. So, okay, that's where we're headed. We're on our way to Brookville. I just had to pull off there. That fog was causing too much issue. It was the fog. That's what it was. The fog is just too much. And and I didn't come back on right away because it was just too foggy in the area that I was driving, and I just had to restart my phone and just get away from where that really dense fog was, because I know the fog is what's causing this to causing this stream to do what it's been doing. So, all right, here we go. We're almost in Brookville now, guys. So that's where we're at. We're almost in Brookville. So. That's basically where we're headed, is Brookville. All right. All right. All right, that might be the best option for right now. Said we were only 7 miles from Brookville, so, and according to my area here, okay, said Brookville was the, okay, now we're getting to where restaurants are. I see where restaurants are now. Okay. Now I see where restaurants are, so we're getting close to them. Now we're going to start getting ready to head out. Okay. Well, I appreciate that, Nieces. I really do. I'm sorry about all that fog. My goodness. The fog is way over there. It's, up in that area. The fog is what... And, then it might look better. And then I'll have some hot spots and I'll know where to go and have some idea where we're at. So, hey, we're in Franklin County. Can't believe that fog is still that bad. Yeah. All right, welcome to those of you that have been patient throughout this whole foggy stream. Yeah, it's been wild. But we've done a little exploring today, and that's the beauty of it, is the exploration. Exploring is fun. Exploring is enjoyable. It's an experience that you can only enjoy. Enjoy the journey as much as the destination. And if you can do that, you have more fun. And that's what I like to do. I mean, if you're a typical one who likes to hike, it's pretty awful. Although fog, yeah, it is. It's terrible. Yeah. I was not expecting this kind of fog. I mean, it definitely wasn't. That's why my stream's been in and out, is because it's been so foggy. Okay. Awful lot of driving though too, but you know, hey, it's worth it though. You gotta explore. You gotta take a chance on different areas. Oh, what do we got here? A road closed ahead. All right, we're in Brookville now. But what road's closed? What road is closed? Liberty and Connorsville. Okay. Okay. You're going to stay on 52, I think. I think that's what we'll stay on 52. We'll just go this way. Yeah. There's no sign that says no turn on red, so. All right, what do we got here, guys? Let's see what's down here. We're in Brookville now. At least it says we are. Yeah, it's hard to know where you're at if you're not, okay, 10th Street. Yeah, we're in downtown Brookville right now. Downtown Brookville. Okay, now here's a McDonald's. Doesn't look like there's anybody in there, though. Okay, I think we're sort of in an area, I think, where we, this, okay. Got some hills here. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart my dash since I'm in a different area, because it says Batesville, but I'm not in Batesville now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this dash. Okay, and now we're going to dash now. Okay, and we're going to 10. All right, let's see what it says. Still says no hotspots available. All right. Wow. But here's some places, though. It says road closed ahead. Okay, so what road's that going to be? Okay, we're in downtown Brookville. That's where we're at, is Brookville. Downtown Brookville. All right. Man, this is wow, this is if it wasn't so foggy, I'd be able to see exactly where I'm at. You're right about enjoying the journey. Yeah, I just think it's, if you enjoy the journey, I mean, exploring the unknown. That's what makes it fun. When it, if you don't, it's more fun when you're coming up upon something instead of all familiar territory. See, but because it's so foggy, it is so hard. You really can't see where it is you're at or what it is you're doing. It's so foggy out. you know when you're in the right town and everything. Okay, now East Indiana 252. Okay, Indiana 252, that's around the Edinburgh area. Okay, now we got a little bit of something going on here. Cedar Grove. I'm only 33 miles from Cincinnati? Well, we're not going to Cincinnati, I know that. I ain't definitely not going there. Okay, I think I'm going to, okay, we're kind of getting out of it here, so we're going to go back the other way. Big emergency, right? Yeah, there's no way I'm going to Cincinnati. I had no intention of going there. Yeah, that's too far. Hey, Nana, welcome in. Okay, we're going to head that other direction because if Brookville doesn't have what it takes, I'm going to the other area over there, and that would be Connorsville. Now, Connorsville, I do know there's stuff there because there are those from my W-2 that drive to work there every day. So, Connorsville, I know, is a definite. So, yeah, 3 different towns, but I know Connorsville. Connorsville is huge, and it, yeah, that'll be a lot better there. So I think that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to go and we're going to go back on that other way as soon as I can find a place to turn, because we're getting away from the area. According to this, we are. So, and there's somebody passing in a no passing zone back there. So, yeah, it's getting weird. All right, so we're going to find a way to turn. We're going to go back the other way, and we're going to now head out to Connorsville. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll at least get started by 8 o'clock, and we'll just stay in Connorsville for a while. That's what we'll do. We'll just stay there for a while. It's just too foggy. You just cannot see. Oh, man. You just cannot see down here. It's that bad. Unbelievable. Okay, now we're getting into where the schools are. A school is. There's stuff here. Yeah, that hotspot thing, that's concerning. Yeah, that hotspot thing is concerning because, you know, there's got to be at least something to where you can go, okay, now, yeah, we're kind of getting on the outside. All right. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go over here so that I can get out of everybody's way. And then we're going to head back the other direction because according to this map, we're getting outside of town. So we're going to go back the other direction, see what's on the other side over there. We're going to go back through. You don't like driving when it's that foggy? No, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It's awful. You know, my stream has been in and out because it's been so foggy. All right. Yeah, okay, let's see. All right. So, that's what, 3 different towns we've been through today? First it was Batesville, and then it was Oldham. Well, actually 4. Then we went through Metamora, and then we're in Brookville now, and now we're probably going to be heading towards Connorsville. So, bear with me, guys. We're going to have some orders, and we're going to get things done. We're going to find some place where we're going to have some orders and stuff. We're going to find it. Might take a little bit, but we're going to get there. Let's just enjoy the journey. Let's just enjoy the journey. Something's got to give here. Something's got to give. Come on now, we got to do this. I mean, you know, you're just seeing areas for the first time like I am. I've never been. I cannot believe I was only 33 miles from Cincinnati. Man, that's weird. I mean, I know there's stuff in Cincinnati, but I don't want to be around all those highways right now. No. I mean, I have no desire to go anywhere near Cincinnati. I had no idea it was only 33 miles from there. Oh man, but I mean, if it hadn't been for the fog, it was still an enjoyable. Still been an enjoyable trip. Seeing things you've never seen before. You know, it's like Willie Nelson says in his song, going places that you've never been, seeing things that you may never see again, you know? That. I mean, we're on the road here, you know. See, now we're back in Brook. See, I was out of the zone. That's why it said that. Okay, now I'm back in, and now it's lit again. Okay, well, there's an Arby's here, okay? Well, it's not Arby's time yet. Save a lot, you get, well, it's not time for that either. That doesn't open till 8. But you get shopping orders there. And I need a shopping order to try to get myself back up to 92% again, because I had an order last night, a CVS order, where they didn't have 2 things, and it put me right back under 92, right back under 92%, back to 91. Oh, you're not a good enough shopper to get your, yeah, right. If it's not my fault you don't have that CVS didn't have the items. Yeah. In fact, one of the items the customer ordered, that CVS didn't even carry. You know. And then you go to, you know, and then you want to explain that to them over there. I say, well, it's still your fault because they don't carry it at that location. That's the attitude. Yeah. Every place is different. Every CVS is different, and Walgreens, the whole thing. You don't like driving many miles. So you're like Roy, you like to stay in a little bubble area. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that at all. You know. See, I guess I'm so much like my dad. My dad liked to explore. I mean, sometimes when, like if we were going to visit my grandparents, because my grandparents lived in Columbus, Ohio. At least the ones on my mom's side did. One on my dad's side, they lived in Chicago. But whenever we went to Columbus, Ohio, sometimes my dad would take a scenic route. You know, he would go like on a Route 4, you know, Route 40, and then to 4, and then on to 70. He would do that because he liked scenery. He liked doing things different. He didn't like doing the same old all the time. Because he was traveling all the time to Ohio on his business, on his selling business. But you know, when I was in the car and my mom was in the car with him and we went over there to see her parents, well, he would explore. He would do something different. I mean, it annoyed my mom because she wanted to get there. But he would always tell her, I said, you know, just enjoy the drive, would you? He said, we drive this way so we don't have to get off the interstate. And, you know, it'd be a lot easier to get off and, you know, go have something to eat or do what we need to do. Yeah. Okay, so now if I stay on here, we're going to Connorsville. So I think that's what we're going to do, guys. Oh, well, wait a minute now. Now, hold on a second. We have some stuff here? Yeah, it's looking like it. Yeah, Connorsville is straight. Yep. All right. Look how dark it is with that fog over there, guys. Okay, Liberty is 17. Okay, and then Richmond's 31. I don't like the idea of Richmond either. I don't know. Oh, man. What an adventure. You've driven 5 hours, but that's the longest. Yeah, if you don't like to be on the road, you know, it can get annoying. All right, I got an idea what we're going to do here, guys. Hey, Marge, welcome in. Appreciate you joining this little journey to 500 subscribers, and also a journey to finding orders. Man, this has been some kind of adventure. I just wish it wasn't so foggy, then I could see. Yeah, it's terrible. Now here's Subway. Now here's a place where there could be some restaurants. Man, this is awful. Brookville Lake. Okay. This is awful, guys. This is really bad. I've never seen it this foggy at this time of day. All right. Hey, what is it? Benutlement? Is that how you say it? I apologize if I'm not saying it right. Yeah, welcome. We're we're on a. This is a. I'm going to name this the journey stream, because that's what it's been, guys. We've been to several different places. Man, you just cannot see. Stay safe, hang out, but listening. Thank you. I appreciate that, Nieces. I really do. Okay, I am going to turn here, and we're going to put on the, just going to stop right up here for a second. All right, I'm going to, we're going to do this. We're not going to do this, all right? Average 6-minute wait, Connorsville. Okay, dash along the way. Okay, so we're going to go 10... Okay, go there. All right, navigate.
Drive south, then turn left onto State Road 101.
Okay. All right, so I need to turn up here. Just going to make sure we got to do one of these numbers.
Half mile.
Yeah. All right, we're going to do one of these numbers, guys. We're going to do one of these numbers. So we're just going to stay in Connorsville for a while, because I know that's where restaurants are. So, okay.
Drive south, then turn left onto State Road 101.
Oh, so I'm going to turn left here. Okay. Now, if I can see down there, that's that's going to be the option. Okay. As it said, it's saying that I'm almost in Connorsville, but how could I be? How could I be near there? There's no way. All right. Okay, there's nothing. All right, good.
Continue on State Road 101 for 11 miles.
All right. Now, maybe when I get back up here, I've got the way you must have gotten a lot of rain. Well, we've gotten a lot of rain this month. Yeah, it's the last 3 months we've gotten nothing but a bunch of rain. And I think that has a lot to do with it. All right, come on now. There we go. That'll be for the time being. Saying that I'm 24 minutes. Well, I'm not going to be that late. Okay. just gonna have to hold it for right now until I can figure out how to get it fixed. There we go. Another lot of rain because it'll bring the fog because the rain's cooling down and how far it's heavier. Yeah, well, it's been a little bit cooler here too recently. It was it's been in the 90s, but yesterday it was in the 80s. So, and right now it's 69. So I think you're right as far as that's concerned. Oh man, I gotta figure out a good, interesting name for this. The 3-city stream. Or, well, 5-city actually. So it's basically 5 guest cities. First guest city that we went to was Batesville, but didn't look like I didn't see anything there. Said absolutely no hotspots. And then the next place we went to was Oldenburg. And then the next place we went to was Metamora. And then where we came out of was Brookville. And now we're headed to Connersville. So that'll make 5 cities right there. I got several of those. There's several that go to my W-2 that live in Connersville. So, and they've told me some places up there, you know, that are good. So we'll just check it out.